Just a friendly reminder, this will not be a professional newscast or a family-friendly show, and there will be strong language, because looking at the particular story that we just looked at, my initial reaction was, fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! The DNA, biometric, facial recognition, track trace, database, Big Brother Society, Orwellians freaking flipping around on a roller coaster in his freaking, what do you call those things? In his coffin right now. This is, fuck, Jason. Fuck.
Well, this one's demonetized, folks, so we might as well go full facial recognition, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Tampa International, Florida. They're going full facial recognition. Now, you don't need a passport or a pesky thing like a license or any kind of identification, because you'll just be in this lovely system where your face will be recognized, and Mr. Smith, Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Whoever, just come on over. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. I can't wait to be enslaved everywhere. And why don't we play some of the clip?
The move this morning at Tampa International Airport. They will soon be making big changes for travelers leaving the country.
The goal is to replace passports and boarding passes with technology that actually scans your face before getting on a plane. News Channel 8's Corey Davis is walking us through this process. He joins us now live at Tampa International Airport. Corey, this is all in the beginning stages, but still, it's so cool.
Fuck! No, it is not! What is wrong with you? Have you ever looked at history and how governments are subjugated people and how the dangerous implication? So cool? No! What?
Luke, I mean, the smile on her face of this anchor. Oh my, this is so cool. It's finally here. Why would I need pesky identification when I have my face? And remember, the majority of this generation, the younger generation, has been trained that they can't even use, you know, it started with you'd actually have a code or a number code or a little pattern to get into your phone. That was enough. And then it was, you know what, how about your thumbprint, little biometrics on your phone? Oh, if it doesn't have a thumbprint reader, I don't know that I want it. And then, well, the thumbprint reader, I want the full screen. I don't want to put my finger on the back, so that's not good enough either. Could you please just read my face to unlock the phone? And now, well, hey, I do it to do my phone. Why can't I just use my face to get on a plane, Luke? Should we play some more of the insanity?
It's the boiling frog analogy. It's for your convenience that a mass technocratic monopoly corporation that censors people politically and works with China. Yeah, it's so convenient that this company has your facial recognition and is implementing it everywhere. There's no way that could be led astray. There's no way there could be some negative consequences with that. Let's play this clip.
Hey, Gail and Melissa, good morning to you. It's very cool. You know, it's
all
small steps first. So let me walk.
It's very cool. No, they're cool.
Oh, yes. They're just telling me what to say. It's cool, guys. Yeah. The enslavement of humanity is cool, dude. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What's wrong with you?
Luke, what I like about this is it's very, very diverse. We had a young lady showing, hey, women like it. And now we've got a young black man also saying, very cool. Who's next? Are they going to go for the older crowd? I wonder.
Walk you through this. Those international travelers who will be leaving town will still need their passport at check-in. They'll also need their passport as usual when taking the shuttle like these passengers over to TSA and security. But here was where the change comes in. It comes in when you go to the gate. You'll be met with a device similar to this one, an iPad-looking device. It'll scan your face, verify your identity, and then that's when you'll be allowed on the plane.
It's accessing a database of information that already exists. So it's streamlining the process of not gathering any new information, photography.
So let's stop it right there.
Streamlining the process. My ass. All that information is going directly to the FBI. All right? Let's not lie about it.
Well, Luke, the other thing that I think people have to understand is these databases already exist. And with China's social credit score, if you jaywalk in the wrong place, that facial recognition picks you up, the state has that information, and it immediately deducts an amount of a fine from your bank account. That's how all of this is integrated. Now, this woman saying
instant.
that
People need to understand instant, and you get a notification. You jaywalk, we just took $100 out of your account. Like that. Like that. That's how dangerous this is. Imagine The absurdity, the insanity. There's already enough laws being passed. I got so much else to say about this, but holy cow, there's been so many times databases of private information, whether fingerprints, facial recognitions, identifications of any source, have been leaked, or it's been found out that the FBI underhandedly has been collecting that information. It's been recorded time and time again. And she's talking about, oh, this is going to be non-intrusive. This is going to be streamlined. This is going to be easy. There's going to be no new information taken away from you. Bull crap. Bull hooey. All sold to you convenience, all sold to you on lies. Let's keep playing it.
Anything along those lines.
Oh, it's an old lady now. Oh, and we got an Asian man. They've got the whole thing, Luke. It's a nice old lady using it. There was a middle-aged woman assuring me everything was okay. A nice young black man said it was okay, and it was the coolest thing to the young lady. Now we've got an Asian man. He loves it too.
That's already on file. Airports in cities like Orlando and Atlanta are among the first to use this biometric technology. TIA will debut the technology here this summer at 3 international gates. This is all part of a requirement by the federal government to start using facial recognition on all outgoing international flights.
Yep.
Facial recognition by the federal government. Oh, it's not intrusive. We're not going to take any. You fucking dumbasses. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're literally destroying any form of basic privacy, meaning basic freedom that we will have in our society. You fucking idiots. Sorry, Jason.
No. Listen, you're absolutely right. Remember, this is already now in Orlando and Atlanta. This is a federal government mandate for all international flights. Hey! Want to go on your honeymoon with your wife? Get ready to have your face scanned if you're leaving the country. This is wild. And once again, you notice it's a very diverse group. Now we got the middle-aged white guy just doing it. Everybody's lining up like a good little slave. And notice they still have their passport. They'll weed that out later. They've tried to weed cash all the way out. They're working on that. You don't want a passport or a license. We have federal government regulations. Let's continue.
And as long as the people that are using the technology are well trained, is administered properly, don't have a problem.
You fucking sheep! How the fuck do you trust them? How the fuck do you trust them? You shouldn't. They lie all the time. You fuckwit. Fuck.
Don't worry. We've got a middle-aged black man telling us it's okay, and now we've got a hipster-esque on the verge of 35 guy. He's going to tell us how great it is as well.
Passed, and so my fingerprints are already with the government, so that's very similar in a lot of ways, as having your face as well. So
what's next? The fucking anal probe?
If it increases efficiency and it's just as secure, then why not?
Oh, if it increases efficiency and it's just, they got my fingerprints, whatever.
Yeah. Why not the government bend you over and probe you? Huh? You son of a bitch. How about that? That's literally what this is going to. This is literally where this is going to. Is that the end of the video?
I think that this is almost the tail end. They go back.
So the facial recognition technology will roll out this summer here at TIA, and the goal is to expand it to all 10 international gates that are leaving town by the summer of 2020.
So this is going rapidly, guys. This is a real thing. People have to understand that the Track Trace Database Society that I've now talked about for well over a decade is only expanding. This is a federal regulation. It will not be long when it's not just international flights, but it becomes domestic flights as well. They will demand not only your facial recognition, but if they don't have your prints on file, bet that'll come too. And we have so many people out there that thinks it's cool to just submit your DNA to companies like 23andMe. You don't think that that's going to get into the hands of government the way that they already work with corporations? Give me a break. Privacy is over, Luke, and they are on top, fucking it in the you-know-what.
Fuck! I mean, let me bring up some important other context here, because when you're looking and you study this stuff and you see everything slowly entrapping on you, you really get the severity of it. Because, around the United States, there's been a number of laws passed in different municipalities and different cities, specifically saying, "Oh, you can't hide your face. You can't, especially during protests. Now, no, that's illegal. You're going to get arrested if you wear a mask or if you cover your face up." Of course, they're using Antifa as the perfect cover for this. Antifa is totally infiltrated by a lot of police officers. That's a whole nother discussion to have. I want to bring up this next article by Engadget. With their title, Microsoft didn't want to sell its facial recognition technology to California police. The company cites human rights concerns. Again, Microsoft is now denying the California police. You could bet your bottom dollar the feds already have this technology, already have what Microsoft has. That's usually the larger deals, technocratic, big monopoly companies have with the federal government, give all their information. But again, what Microsoft is doing here is mentioning something important. Hey, if police officers have facial recognition and the technology and all the databases, this is a huge human rights violation, which even Microsoft is acknowledging and saying, hey, we should be worried here with the power, almost godlike power, because when you're on a plane and you're trying to board that plane internationally, oh, you have a parking ticket you didn't pay for. You can't leave the country. Oh, you didn't pay your taxes. You're owed $500 to the federal government so we could spend that money and bomb people all over the world. Oh, you didn't pay, you little slave. You can't go on this goddamn plane. That's what literally this is leading up to. And you brought up the kind of diversity aspect of this, because literally the last story we did on artificial intelligence is the USA Today talking about how artificial intelligence facial recognition is too white. That white men are being tracked too much, and that minorities and women need to be tracked the same. And they had this enthusiastic little ninny head, idiotic, bootlicking slave talking about, yeah, guys, it's going to be great that, of course, we're all going to be tracked, spied on, and the government's going to know all about us. This technology is going to be so convenient. And I'm like, no. What you're doing here is you're selling your future to the ones that have failed you throughout history. Government. You never want government watching, seeing, knowing every little detail about you. And this is the stepping stone that we just crossed, that I hope somehow people resist peacefully and make sure that it is not implemented, because this is, again, and I apologize for my language, but it's seeing the larger picture here. It is absolutely terrifying, and there's no other way I could express myself other than just saying, fuck. Fuckity fuck. That's all I got to say, Jason.
Yeah, guys, this is one where me and Luke pretty much agree across the board. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, share it on social media. Make sure that you're subscribed to both channels, the main We Are Change and Pulse channel. Guys, we need your help out there. If you can make the donation, if you can buy the t-shirt, it helps in immense ways. Becoming a YouTube member, so many ways just to help in the littlest. Hey, when we do a live stream, throw out a super chat. Not doing it as much, but it happens. But most importantly, guys, you got to get out there. You got to do your thing. You got to fight against evil like this and say, hey, I don't want my fucking face scanned. We'll see you later.